All right, folks, gonna make a quick walk around video on this 99 Ford F-250 crew cab, long bed, 7.3 liter diesel, four-wheel drive. I mean, it's a loaded truck, power everything on it. I own a classic car shop, and this was traded into me by an older gentleman. He purchased it brand new off the lot in 1999. You can check the Carfax. It stayed in, where was it? Central Idaho, central northern Idaho its entire life. Never moved out of there, which is high, dry desert land. And it shows. It's a 99, but it's super clean. Comes with two sets of wheels and tires. These are aftermarket. Comes with the set of original, where are they? Set of original wheels and tires, which are here. Original wheels. Sorry, that was my Nova. Let's see here. Clean body, clean paint. Trying to think. There is a little ding on it right. You can barely see it. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it from there. It's so small and you can't really feel it, but it, in the reflection you can see it. Maybe the size of what, a dime or something. I try to make a video of cars in addition to pictures, just because you tend to see everything. It's dark back here. I'll get it out in the daylight. Tailgate's extremely clean. Comes with a regular Class 5 Reese hitch. Also, underneath the bed liner here is a BMW gooseneck hitch, and I have the ball for that. He used it to pull a couple trailers he had. There it is, the BMW trailer hitch. So that pin slides out. Basically, you put the ball in the middle there, and off you go. Mechanically, it's perfect. Absolutely zero issues. He actually bought a 68 Camaro from me, and he had the truck still in Idaho, and I was actually headed out there for a camping trip, so I ended up grabbing the truck a few weeks later from him and driving it home. Drove great, zero issues, and it was good 500 or 600 miles that I drove back in it. So just a perfect truck for someone looking for one of those old 7.3 liters, which are just bulletproof. I took the floor mats out. Power seats. I'll show you the floor. I took the floor mats out so I could kind of show you how clean the inside was. A lot of people put floor mats over stained up carpet, so I popped those out a little bit. Let me put the keys in here and get her started. I'm used to doing old car videos, not new cars, so it's your wait to start. So that turns off. Starts right up. Actually, I'll pull it outside to give us a little more light in the video. What are we at? 94,880 miles. Again, check the VIN, run the Carfax. It should be on eBay, and you will see that that is all one owner original miles. Yeah. So I'm going to take it for a quick drive after I close my bay door here, just to kind of demonstrate the vehicle. I feel that if you're buying a car sight unseen, you should kind of get the full meal deal here. It ran cold the whole time for me, probably right around here. Well, I guess my fingernail is. Never got above that, and I've driven it a couple other times, and it's been no overheating, no nothing. Starts every time. You have your four-wheel drive. The interior is immaculate. It's never had any kids in it. Like I said, it's an older retired gentleman, him and his wife. He's owned it since brand new. Go around the car again. Well, there's some light out here. Just a beautiful orange, bronzy color to it. Pretty much a rust-free vehicle. There was a little bit of surface rust on the chassis, but I mean, you could see the door jambs. Super clean truck. I've seen a couple online, and they're out in Illinois or Rust Belt states, and they just look like trash. The back seat, spotless. Back seat's pretty much never been used except for a couple times, from what the gentleman told me. Does that go in? No. Got your power windows. Oh, it's got the window lock on it. Power windows, power door locks, your power towing mirrors. See here, you have a pretty big compartment in here. Trying to think of anything else. You have your tow controller down there for towing. AC, cruise control. And I guess let's go for a quick drive down the highway here. Set my phone down. Give me just a sec. All right. You know, it's really smooth. It's smooth power. It drives nice. The tires are all in nice condition. The AC blows nice and cold. And it's actually kind of quick. And once that turbo kicks in, I mean, the power is just, it's quite nice. I can see why people buy these. Trying to think of any other information that someone might want to know. Radio works like it should. Again, the AC blows cold. You have power mirrors. So these guys right here, if I can do it, are power. They're moving, which you probably can't tell. You've got a little screen up here that indicates your gas miles per to empty tank and some other general statistics. All the brakes are brand new. The oil's freshly changed. don't think you're gonna find a cleaner 7.3 Ford. And if you're familiar with Fords, which I assume most of you are, who are watching this, you know, after the 7.3, Ford decided to kind of go on their own and attempt to make their own diesel motor, and that did not go over too well. So a lot of people who are Ford enthusiasts who want the diesel try to find these 7.3 liters, manufactured by International, if I recall, and they are just phenomenal engines. If you go on eBay or your Craigslist or wherever and you try to find one, you'll find a lot of them with between 175 and 375,000 miles, and they still sell because they just keep running. They're just an awesome engine, and that's why people buy them, and that's kind of why I took the trade. Typically, I wouldn't own new cars. Like I said, I have a classic car shop, but I figured this would sell pretty quickly. I have a couple buddies who are big Ford diesel guys. I'm very familiar with these trucks to a certain extent. Like I said, interior spotless. This is the Lariat edition. Pretty much fully loaded. We got a couple cup holders here. Come on out. I know it's not the safest thing to be driving and taking a video, but I really don't have a choice, so that's the way it's going to be. Let's see if we can find a turnaround up here and head on back. So there's where the temp runs constantly, and that's what the owner told me. He said it never pretty much goes above right about there, even when he's towed with it. So let's see if we can make a little U-turn here. Get on it a little bit here. Drives down the road very nicely. It tracks straight. You know, I don't have to move the steering wheel or hold it a certain way. Really easy to drive. Like I said, I drove this back from Idaho, and it drove great. No complaints. The AC is nice, the heat's nice. The windows roll down quickly, like they should. They're not worn down motors or anything. You have cruise control, so I guess I'll demonstrate that. What do you hit here? You hit the on over here, then you hit set Excel, I believe, and there you go. So, holding it 62 or whatever, no foot on the pedal, works great. .12 volt lead port there. And the 4x4 gauges on the fly here. Turn that on, and we are engaged in four-wheel drive. And you can definitely feel it when it kicks in and off, disengages. And one thing you will notice is this does have the plastic bed liner. in it, as opposed to those spray-in bed liners that all the trucks nowadays tend to have. And I will point out, I actually kind of prefer the plastic ones. This one fits very nicely, and some of them are loose and old, but this fits like a glove in this particular bed. But I kind of prefer them because if you're putting furniture or whatever else in the back of a pickup, you know, you could slide it on in the pickup. And that's how it was for a long time. They didn't have these spray-in bed liners. You can take stuff, put it in the pickup, and slide it, you know, all the way to the front and tie it down. With those spray-in bed liners, I mean, it's like grip tape. You put something down, it doesn't move. It's either going to scratch whatever you're putting in the bed, you know, if you have wheels and whatever else you're putting in the back. So there is an advantage to having these plastic bed liners. I prefer them, but don't necessarily think that's a negative, or that you would prefer to have a spray-in bed liner, because I myself prefer the plastic insert bed liners. But that's just my 2 cents on that. The batteries are both new in this, or newer. And both mirrors are power. Put that in for you. That wraps up the driving portion of today's video. I mean, it's the real deal. There's no scams. There's no mechanical issues with the truck. There's nothing that's not going to work when you get it. It is exactly as photoed, and that's why I make a video. Has the front hitch here. There's a box of parts that comes with it of just little extras and stuff, like the gooseneck hitch and or the ball that goes in the bed, and some other things that come with it. I'd have to go through it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on eBay. It's, you know, it's gonna be in an auction. If you want to purchase the truck prior to the auction ending, just give me a call. 503-476-5210. I'd be happy to sell it before the auction ends. And call me up, see if we can make an offer. I can get it shipped to your front door. I have multiple fleet shipping accounts. Like I said, I do classic cars, but I've shipped newer cars too. So these are actually much easier. They tend to start every time, as opposed to some of the older cars. But anyways, give me a call. Ask me any questions you might have. If you want any extra pictures of anything, just send me a message or a text or a call, and I can get back to you on that. Has the rear sliding window back there. Has the 2 electrical outlets for the trailer hitch, 1 and 2. Can't remember what the other one was. I think one's a 4-way and one's a 7-way pin. It's all stock. There's no modifications to the truck. It is 100% factory. No engine modifications, no exhaust modifications. Literally, basically exactly how it was purchased off the lot. But anyways, yeah, give me a call, shoot me a message, ask me any questions you might have, and I guess that'll do it. Thanks.